You guys are probably watching right now. I know that you're watching, hopefully. But I know that you guys are watching right now, alright? And you're like, oh my god, she's sitting down again. We're about to hear another story, another, thing about just something. But that's not the case with this video. Because, I like to talk about random topics, alright? But this one will excite you. So be prepared. What is going on, everybody? It's Wolf here, and I'm back with a brand new video. Today, I'm gonna talk about something. As you've seen from the intro, it's not it's not the sit-down videos that you've been seeing lately. This video is just, about my community post about Halloween, alright? So, yeah. And if you've seen my latest YouTube video, if you haven't, please go watch it. It explains everything about this and about, what I'm going to be doing for Halloween. But I'm going to be tapping into that a bit in this video, alright? Well, I might just go on about it. Who knows with me. Anyways, but let me just say this, alright? Yes, I will be going out for Halloween, alright? And you might be thinking to yourself, well, she's too old to be going out for Halloween. She's 18 now, she's a young adult. But what's the fun in that? Why say that? Because Halloween is supposed to be a day that everybody's supposed to enjoy. Whether it's kids, adults, even your pets. Or, just some random animal, A lot of people and things and animals have ways of celebrating different things. You may not know it, you may not see it, but it surely happens. Have I ever personally seen it myself, have I ever personally seen, let's say, an ant celebrate Christmas? No, I have not. But, surprisingly enough, ants do have their own celebration. But this is not the most important topic right now. As, I mentioned in the last video about a certain topic. But, let's not get into that right now. So yes, I will be going out for Halloween, as I said like millions of times already, probably, I don't know. My brain, Anyways, so, as I was saying, you guys are probably thinking to yourself, she's 18, she's a young adult, so why is she going out for Halloween this year? Well, I'm not doing it for myself, necessarily. Yes, I want to grab some candy, and, for myself and possibly for the people I live with, but I'm mostly doing it for you guys, and so you can come along with me, or even join me in the video once it comes in 8 days. Because Halloween is in 8 days, guys. Don't forget, I just posted about it. And whenever this video goes up, because who knows, it might be a few days later, it might be a few days before Halloween, who knows. But, let me go on to about what I'm going to be doing for Halloween, alright? As I said in my community post, and as I just mentioned it, I'm going to be going out for Halloween in my full fursuit, and I will be recording. But there's some concerns I've found, because almost every single year for Halloween, as from what I've experienced over the past few years, almost every single time on Halloween, it either rains or snows where I live. Living in Canada, right? Harsh times when it comes to Halloween, and even in the winter time. But when it comes to the fall time, it gets really cold here. And on Halloween, it, for some reason, snows or rains, or sometimes both. And it's been happening for a few years. And every single time, I've noticed, I don't know if it's connected, hopefully not, but almost every single time this happens, I've wanted to go out for Halloween, but, I didn't want to, get my fursuit or my mask and tail wet, obvious reasons, but I'm hoping that this year it's just a clean slate, no snow, no rain, no nothing. Because what I'm hoping for this year is no snow and no rain, or none of the both, right? Neither or. I'm also gonna say this, even if it just drizzles a bit, then, you know, it's not gonna be good. I'll say that. But what would I do about it? Well, I've thought of some ideas to keep myself dry so I'm not totally soaked in my fursuit, right? I've thought of a few ideas. I've thought of bringing an umbrella with me. Well, I kind of need both hands when I'm in full fursuit if I'm going to be recording with my phone. And nobody who I live with will want to hold my phone for me the entire time. So that's the biggest pickle there. And not to mention, I record and edit my videos myself. I do everything myself for my channel. So with me already, being the YouTuber in front of the camera, the editor behind the scenes, and also the one who posted a community post, what am I supposed to do if I have no other options if it does rain or snow on Halloween, right? What am I going to do? And that question really has stumped me, because I do not personally know. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments down below, because I would love to hear your suggestions on how to keep dry so I'm not actually soaked and wet when I come home. Because having a change of clothes when I get back is doable, but I want to come home dry, and I don't want to be smelling like an absolute dumpster wreck, alright? Sorry. But yeah. But as I'm gonna keep on saying, I will be going out this year. I'm 18. Yes. Do I care? No. I just want to do it for you guys and for my younger audience, because I know that there's some of you younglings out there that watch my videos, and I know that there's a few older people. Well, it's mainly older people, but I've noticed that there's a few younglings who watch my channel. I've seen it in my analytics. And also, not to mention that my channel doesn't only reach Canada, because that's where I am. That's where I'm at. I'm in Canada. It reaches the US. It reaches America. It reaches all the way in America. And I've even seen it reach some other places, like I think I've seen China, Japan, some of those areas, right? And it got me really, really excited those few times I've seen it. But lately, whenever I get my, weekly, analytics for my channel, and also my monthly analytics for, the month, at the starting, or like a week later after, end of the month, right? And also the week. And what I've seen is that the United States, aka America, the US, I've seen it get pretty high up there. It's really, really close to Canada, and it surprisingly has actually passed Canada. I'm in Canada, so my video should reach to Canadians mostly. I'm Canadian myself, right? I was born and raised Canadian. Here's something interesting about me, alright? I'm gonna go off track here for a moment. Not only am I fully Canadian, well, I wouldn't say I'm fully Canadian, because there's some things about me, right? Not only am I Canadian, I'm also Dutch, French, Irish. That's the ones I can remember. I have a bunch more, but I can't remember, and I don't want to ask anybody right now, because right now it's 2:51 a.m. Yes, I'm using, I have my phone propped up against my TV, and I have my Xbox on, right in front of me, so I can see the time. It's on this side, and I can see the time there, but my Xbox is kind of slow a bit when it comes to the time. Let's see, it changed again. Okay, it's 2:52 a.m. right now, but that's besides the point, alright? The point is, it's pretty late, right? It's 2:52 a.m. in the morning, and people are starting to go to sleep. But what am I talking about? This is another one of those sit-down videos that YouTubers seem to do, especially myself, just a few times already. But this topic is fun, because it talks about Halloween. And actually, Halloween is actually one of my most favorite holidays. Well, one of my favorite seasons, holidays, whatever. Besides Christmas, obviously. Anyways, besides that, Halloween, I enjoy it. And I stopped going out for Halloween when I was like around 15 to 16 years old. I can't remember. But somewhere around there, So at 18, it's gonna be a few years for me since I've gone out. But hopefully I have a good time, Because I know I will have a good time because I'm bringing you guys along with me. I'm bringing the pack along with me, as I said. I am recording. And I did a test video, as you've seen me posted it. And yeah, so basically that's what it's gonna look like, but I'm obviously gonna be in full fursuit, and not just my fursuit head. I'm gonna be in full fursuit. And as I said, for the boundaries, no sneak attacks from behind, the sides, in front, nowhere. No direction, no sneak attacks. If you wanna take a picture of me, come up to me and ask. And if I don't hear you, I'm gonna have my Nana or my aunt and my Aunt Sue, hopefully. I can't really bring my Aunt Sue along because she broke her hip a few years ago. And anyways, besides that, if I don't hear you, you can come up to my Nana and ask her to ask me to take a picture, because I will gladly take a picture with you guys. I won't hesitate. I won't, And if you want a hug, come up to me and ask. And if I don't respond, then again, talk to my Nana, and she'll tell me. Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep you posted in this video, alright? Maybe the next day, or maybe, a few days after. Because this video won't be going up just yet. I know that I said that it will, but I want to take you along with me, alright? And, since it's, getting colder, and I haven't, really brought my suit out into public, I have brought my fursuit head out into public. So one time, I got in a lot of trouble, being told to take it off. I was in, a grocery store, and I'm like, I'm gonna go public suiting a bit, Well, spoiler alert, I got in trouble and got told to take off my fursuit head, as I said. That's really unfortunate. I was kind of upset. I didn't want to show it though, because, again, reasons. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot, guys. My ADHD has kicked in right now. Sorry. No, if you're wondering why I'm moving around a lot, it's because my ADHD has kicked in, and people with ADHD constantly fidgeting. Well, that's most cases with people with ADHD. And don't come after me and say that, oh, can't say this. I have ADHD, so I know the struggles. And not to mention, if you throw a learning disability, which I have, on top of ADHD, then you will know where I'm coming from when I say struggles. Because with ADHD and learning disability thrown on top of each other, life gets pretty hard. Sorry, not to cough. Alright. Anyways. Well, on that note, on that cough, actually, I'm gonna pick up the video later. Alright, guys? I'm not going anywhere. Well, I technically am. But this video is not done just yet, alright? So, come along with me on this journey. Alright? The journey to Halloween, because since it's 8 days away, I'm now going to be, filming each day. Hopefully I can. Because, where I live is absolutely hell. But that's besides the point. At least I put in a lot of hard work editing my own videos, as I said. And, yeah. As I said, I do everything. I'm the YouTuber in front of the camera. I'm the camera person. I'm the editor. I'm the one who does everything for my channel. I'm the one who does absolutely everything. Every single thing. Every little bit of it. That's all me. But anyways, I said I was going to pick up this video later. So I'm going to do that. Alright? I'll come back later, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going away just yet. Because this is a video for the countdown until Halloween. Stay tuned till later. I am back, y'all. So yeah, I just got some news about Halloween. It is supposed to rain or snow, so I'm not excited for that. Because, as I said before in this video, and in my community post, if you haven't seen my community post, go read it. But, anyways, it is supposed to rain or snow on Halloween, and I'm not a big fan of that, because, as you know, I am going to be going out for Halloween in my full fursuit, and that's not going to be fun now, because, it's supposed to rain or snow, so, but Halloween is in 2 days, and hopefully things look up, alright? I'll be right back, everyone. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody, I am back, and I don't know if you noticed, but my TV is behind me now. That's because I am at my setup, with my laptop in front of me, my keyboard right here, my mouse, just a simple mouse. But, yeah, anyways, I am back for now in this video, so let me talk about what I just said, alright? It is supposed to rain on Halloween, it's supposed to snow on Halloween, alright? I'm not really happy, I'm not happy about that at all, because, as I've said it a million times already, I'm going to be going out for Halloween in my full fursuit, and I do not want to get soaked. I do not want to get soaked at all. So, what am I going to do about this, guys? What am I going to do about it? Okay? What am I going to do? I've thought of some things in the past few days, and my options are limited. That umbrella idea I mentioned might work, might not, because not only do I have to, I'm going to have someone hold the umbrella for me, and that's not going to be good, because, I don't want to show anybody by accident. But if I do, it's not my fault. As I said, if I show anybody, it's not my fault at all. I could always blur out their face, but that's going to take a bit of time in editing for me. I'm not the best editor, but I'm pretty good at editing. If you've seen my videos, which you probably have, you're a subscriber to the channel most likely. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe, because you will love my videos. And I'm going to bring this up now, just so I don't forget about it later. So, as I said in one of my videos, I'm pretty sure it was the video talking about the LGBTQ thing, but in that video, I talked about my living situation. It's absolutely hell here. So, what am I going to talk about now? Well, what I'm going to talk about now is that I'm potentially thinking about buying myself a house, right? That's going to take a lot of time, but I've looked up many things on it, and I know that I'm ready for my own home, because I get to bring you guys along with me on that, and I will have a space to myself. I don't have to worry about anything. The only thing that I have to worry about is paying the bills for the house and everything. But besides that, it'd be awesome for me. All this stress will come off my shoulders, at least hopefully. But where I live, it's very, very limited on housing and whatnot. So what is going to happen? on that. Well, where I live, it's basically kind of dying where I live. Like where I live, it's kind of dying. It's going down in the dumps. I don't think where I live is gonna survive much longer if it keeps going like this. Not to mention, with inflation happening and everything, it's gonna be much harder for where I live to survive much longer. Because many people are starting to leave where I live. Many people are starting to leave, and it's very, very devastating. I love where I live, but I can't handle it anymore. Because I basically know everyone where I live. I might not know everybody, but I know many people. And it's not fun anymore. Well, yes, I have the park that I can go to. That's near my house. But that's starting to get a bit boring now. It's starting to get less fun. And I've recorded a few shorts there, as you've seen. If you haven't watched those shorts, go watch them. They're called Robix. So, at least you'll have some entertainment for that. But besides that, everyone, what am I going to do for Halloween now, right? Switching back to the main topic, what am I going to be doing for Halloween now? Since it's supposed to rain or snow, supposedly. Well, I'm not sure now. But what I am sure is that I will do anything for you guys. If I have to get soaked, I will. But then that means I'm going to have to hand wash my fursuit afterwards, which I don't mind. It needs to be cleaned anyways. So, yeah. But why don't you guys help me with the solution before I do that? I would very much appreciate it. And right now I'm starting to edit the video, and as I said before, I edit my videos myself. I do everything myself on my channel. So it's getting very, very difficult now. Alright? I was at 594 subs at some point, but then I went back down to 592. That seems to happen a lot with my channel. That seems to happen a lot. I seem to be close to the next, I seem to be close to the next sub count, which is 600. Road to 600. Here we come. But in the time of me, trying to reach the next, milestone for my channel, it always seems to get very, very close, but then it drops back down, and it goes back up, it goes back down. It's just a roller coaster of up and down. I don't know what is happening, but right now I'm at 592 subs, was at 594. I think that I seen that I was at 595 at some point. But then it went back down to 594, and now it's back down at 592. So yeah, well, now that I've talked about all of this video is going to be going up shortly. So, and this is the end of the video. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Remember, 2 days until Halloween. Anyways, y'all, remember, stay true, stay positive, and it's Wolfie, and I'm out. Peace!